All right guys, welcome back to another one. As you guessed it, and as you can see, back in the garage. So most of you probably know by now, if you've seen the videos, we had an awesome time at Durhamtown Off-Road Park in Georgia, Union Point, Georgia. Highly recommend checking that place out, guys. It's literally an off-road heaven, whether you're a dirt biker, quad guy, and even for you side-by-side guys. Amazing place. Hopefully you guys enjoyed those videos. You'll see we did bring both quads. We brought the practice quad and we got to break in and ride the new quad. The first day on this machine, I will say, was a little funny. New quads are always funny. They can be hit or miss. It just takes a little getting used to. Everything's very tight. Everything's new. It's stiff, you know what I mean? So it needs to break in and settle. So we rode this thing about, I want to say we rode her about 40 miles on the first day. We rode the practice girl in the morning. We took a lunch break, and then we rode the new quad for the second half of the day. Broke her in and just got some really good seat time on her. But like I said, I had to make a few adjustments with the stabilizer, with tire pressures, things like that. But either way, it was still good to break her in, and she did feel good, just not as comfortable as I am on her. It's kind of like an old pair of shoes, guys, you know what I mean? When they break in, they feel really good. Yeah, they might be a little loose, the shoelaces might be broken, but they feel really good. So day two, here's where we had a little issue. Day two, we were going to do the same plan. Run the practice girl in the morning, and then second ride of the day on the new quad. So we got geared up. We went out on the practice quad, me and Mark. We were meeting everybody, the whole group. This was the day of our big group ride. We met everybody at the GP track. And me and Mark, we started out on the drag strip, and we did a couple drag races. And the quad was running fine. Like up until that point, we did one drag race, and the quad felt good. And then we did a couple more, and she was sputtering, bogging out, and really running like poop. So I didn't really know what was going on. I kept riding her. It seemed like it was clearing up and coming back. So we went to the GP track where I felt like if I opened her up, maybe it would clear up. Well, it didn't. It got worse. So we're going to show you. We're going to put you guys down just for a second, and we're going to show you our problem. Today, we're going to try to figure it out. Now, I obviously have a pretty good idea. We did have a code, but the code's gone now. So I didn't have a chance to check what the code was, but I'm pretty sure it's one of two things. It's the fuel pump, or it's an electrical problem. Now, we do not run the fuel pump relay, so we can eliminate that. This quad has about 100 hours on her. This is my fourth year. This is my fourth year riding her. So it has 1 year of racing, a hard year of racing. Then year two was a little bit of racing in all my practice rides. Year three was one race, practice rides. And then we have year four, which we just started, where we did a couple snow rides, and then we did our Durhamtown trip. That's been it. But we're going to start her up and see if she will run like crap. So as you can see, we give her some gas and she dies. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do, and hopefully you can see this, I'm going to try to zoom in on this as best I can. So what you can do, we're going to check the fuel pump first. I do have a pressure gauge, but usually it's very easy to spot. Take a clear bottle, any kind of container, and you're just going to remove your fuel line, and you just want to watch the fuel upstream. I'm going to try to get you guys, in as close as I can Let me see what I can do over here. Ooh, race fuel smells so good. I think that is pretty good, pretty good. It still might be hard to see, but I'm gonna try. That's all I can do is try. All right, so we're gonna just cycle the key and we're just gonna look at the stream of fuel. Now it's pretty clear that right when I turned it on, the stream of fuel immediately kind of went downhill. And I don't mean like, yes, it's pointing down. What you want to see is this thing should almost shoot fuel out in a straight line to the back of this container. I'm going to prime it once again for you guys. You can see how it's, see right there is really, really bad. That's really, really bad. All right. So like I said, I was pretty certain that this was a fuel pump issue. All right, guys, what we're going to do now is we're going to show you my brand new fuel pump on the new quad. I'm going to cycle her 2 times. Hopefully you can see it. I can tell you right now the sound difference is pretty noticeable. You might not be able to notice it on camera, but this pump is a lot louder. We're going to cycle it again. You can see how the stream of fuel is really shooting towards the bottom of this container. It's pretty noticeable. While I didn't measure the other one, this one looks like it shot out a lot more fuel versus the old pump. So the next step now is we're just going to swap these tanks and fire her up and see if that does the trick. All right, guys, here we go. We got the tanks swapped out. Fire her up, let her prime quick. Alright guys, as you can see and hear, that really hurt my ears revving her. No more bog, seems pretty good. So we have a bad fuel pump. Like I said, this pump is on its 4th year. And like I said earlier, I do not run the fuel pump relay, which I already know this as a fact. It definitely shortens the life of these pumps. But for racing, you want to try to eliminate any sort of breakdown with parts that you can get rid of, and that's why we eliminate that. So for me, like with the race quad, I always do a brand new pump every season, and then that pump will get rotated down to the practice quad and never used for racing. If I do race this quad as a backup, I will swap the tank and put the brand new pump tank on it so I don't have to worry. Now I'm pretty sure we have a spare fuel pump. I did see one here. Yep, we got one right here. And I'm hoping that I kept this because it's good. I'm not 100% sure. What I can tell you is I did not bulletproof this pump. You can see it's not soldered. So I think what we'll do before we buy a new pump, I'm going to put this one in and test it and see if it works. If it works, it's fine for the practice quad. And then we don't have to spend $400 on a new pump right now. Like I said, if we're going to race or do any kind of race or serious ride, we're just going to take this tank. So it's really not a big deal. So we're going to swap this out, and maybe I'll show you guys how it looks when we check the fuel pressure. So we're going to get this swapped out real quick. Oh boy. Well, I mean, that kind of stinks, but at least we know we can throw that one out too. And I want to show you guys something on this one as well. See how that cover started backing out? So the zip tie did its job. It stopped it from coming off, which can create problems. This one was soldered. Actually, no, it wasn't. Oh yeah, it was soldered right there. I never do that. Oh, I should. No, I did that on the inside, yeah. So that one's soldered on the inside, and it's soldered there. but you can see how this cover was starting to fall off. So all right guys, so it looks like we'll be buying a fuel pump. It definitely stinks. Not sure why I kept that. Usually I would write on it, but I never did. I had it on the shelf maybe just to mess with it, but she won't start. We'll give her one more try, but I think this one's, it's like she's trying, but she don't want to hear it. And it's crazy because the sound of the pump sounds a little louder than the other one, and the stream of fuel looked, I mean, it looked decent, but these things are definitely finicky with the PSI of the fuel pressure. They got to be spot on or they're not going to run. But that's a wrap for this. That's a wrap for this one, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up. Drop some comments to let me know what you think. I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, peace.